few of the key players getting their hands on the footy early. Both sides be happy with their tackle pressure. 18-minute quarters. The Lions have had 22 tackles, the Suns 23. So just explains how much pressure there is around the footy early in this one.
You're right about that, as we're getting ready for the second quarter action here at Bond University. Umpire balls the ball up. Lions win the tap out. Trying to get the clearance there. Hussein was hanging on, I think, as the Suns get a free kick. Coming out of the centre square. Handball's off now. Suns looking to attack. Good mark taken there on that far side. Handball's in now.
This is Harris.
Harris again. Oh, bounces off the chest to the full forward. Harris again, handball's back. They're trying to chip the ball back here, the Suns. Great pressure there by Hussein. Here's the Lions' chance. No mark taken. Here's a battle of wills. Ball rolling along the ground. Tackle laid. Actually, umpire picks up a throw. And the free kick will go to the Lions. And here's their first chance to attack in the second quarter, John.
Yep, plenty of pressure around the footy as the Lions drive it towards their attacking end of the ground. Good pick up there out the back by McCabe. Her kick goes inside forward 50 towards Gilliland, the goal kicker. Ball bobbles around, plenty of pressure on here. Good work, tapping towards the space. Lions get low and hard at the footy, which is exactly what they'd be after. Numbers around the ball again, and we'll have a ball up. Lions attacking 50.
Now, just going through a couple of the goal kickers for the Suns, we had Barron with one and Milne with one. And for the Lions, we had Gilliard, as you said, John.
Yeah, and a good tap there. Talbot couldn't get good purchase on the kick. Ross at the back, handball to Harrington. Drives the legs, good kick. Out into the space, but picked off there by Hides. Her kick towards the top of the goal square. Good contest. A lot of numbers around the ball. Suns leading the race. Ross gets a handball out. Goes in the direction there of Welsh. Kick. Hussein reads that really well again. Drives the legs. Kicks towards the flank. Good pick up there and handball out. And ball is cleared there for the Suns by Welsh.
Can't let this ball get over the back, the Lions.
Exactly. Big ball to win the centre of the ground. Players crashing in from all angles. And the umpire says that is going nowhere.
As the rain comes tumbling down again in the start of the second quarter. Suns don't get clear possession on that occasion. Throw, umpire says. Lions free kick. Number 23, that's McCabe. McCabe just to the brink of attacking 50. Lions have the numbers, handball over the top. Can't get a clean possession though. Suns get numbers around the footy to lock it up. Another tackle laid. Good luck trying to get the footy out of that congestion. Jeez. And we were talking at quarter time. Basically, the Suns at quarter time had 23 tackles and the Lions 22. So like we said, most of that first quarter, the tackling pressure by both these sides has been really good.
Yeah, over a tackle a minute, so it's fierce. There's not a lot of space. Player out on their own here. A good read there by the Suns. Oh, feel the contest. More pressure, more tackling pressure.
Driving tackles, aren't they?
There's a strong tackle. Don't know if I'd like to be out there at the minute in this.
No, I'll stick to this job. This seems a lot safer.
Good work by Harrington, who clears. Handball goes out towards Burnham, who sockers off the ground. More pressure around the footy from the Lions. They haven't had a lot of inside 50s, but their forward press has been really strong. Welsh clears towards the centre of the ground. Leading in the race there is Ma. She gets a handball inside, but doesn't quite hit the target. Good follow up there at the fall of the ball by Harris. Lions players go in again over the footy. Numbers around the ball again, and the ball bobbles about. Umpire circles, but plays it on. It gets
it's like tunnel ball this game at the moment.
Direction of Harrington. Good tackle by Hussein. Again, numbers around the footy, and they just drive the legs and goes there was Hopkins. Long kick towards half forward in front position, Welsh. Good work there by Gilliland at the back, created a contest. Suns clear off half back. Harris Over the footy, little fumbled ball would be like a cake of soap out there. Hopkins again, kick towards half forward, and a good mark taken there at half back by Hilda Kellermeyer. So,
oh, dangerous kick.
Very dangerous kick. Kellermeyer, a girl down from Cape York, so one of the Cape York players in the program there, run by Rick Hanlon.
This is a sign again.
I don't think you get conditions like this in the Cape.
No, no, you certainly, mate. I feel a bit more comfortable. I lived in Hobart for 7 years. This is perfect conditions for Tassie.
So Rucks go at it again. Talbot, or Kellermeyer that was, sorry, with the handball out under pressure. More numbers around the ball. Harrington kicks inside, tries to open the play up. Good handball there by Harris under pressure. Goes away to the Suns. Talbot's
Smart
out
kick.
here. Got some time and space. Looks to get the ball inside forward 50 in the direction of Milne. Another step. She kicked a goal like this in the first quarter. She runs to 35.
Look at that.
Instant replay.
How good was that goal by Milne? But it was Talbot in the middle of the ground as well. Just good with the hands and smart decision. Hit up the wider target and beautiful kick inside 50. Turned on a dime again. Pretty much a mirror image of that first goal in the first quarter.
Yeah, just found some space and just able to finish from 35. It was a good kick in these conditions. A lot of pressure on the ball. Would be pretty heavy out there, so.
All we need now is the wind to pick up, and it'll become an absolute nightmare for these players out in the middle of the ground today.
But what's been really impressive has been their intent at the contest. I think that intent at the contest and their willingness to crack in. As I said before, both coaches would be really happy with players not taking a backward step at all.
Oh, insane again. She's getting liver poisoning at this stage. As the ball gets kicked up now, number 16 this is Williams. Williams back to Hussain. Kicks the ball inside 50. The Suns have got the numbers. Back towards Hussain. Couldn't get a fist on the footy.
Georgia Davies there with the
That's
mark.
Georgia Davies. Davies to the truth centre forward. Mark taken by the Lions. It's one thing that the halfback line's been really solid in this first quarter and a bit.
Absolutely, a lot. The kick there to change direction and open the play up.
That was Ibrahim coming off half-back. As, again, it's that intercept game between both these two sides across the half-back line. Both half-back lines have stood up really well, considering the amount of ball going either end.
I think, as you said before, Kane, if that side that can get the ball deep over that half-back line, it's just going to create so many more opportunities. So, bit of ping-pong between the half-back lines between both sides, but if they can get the ball in deep, it's going to make it a bit easier to score.
Geez, and Talbot and Hussain are getting to know each other again on that far wing.
And a free kick for holding the ball. It's going to go the way of Talbot, so she wins that one.
I think they're 1-1 at the moment, to be honest. They've picked each other off a couple of times each.
Brave kick and cut off there by McDonough, the captain. So on the left boot, swings it towards half forward. Neve Ryan gets back, and as she does so well in the AFL Townsville competition, intercept marks. Looks to swing the play towards centre wing. Just misses the target there in Talbot. And goes out of bounds right on centre wing on the far side of the ground. Wide ground here at Bond. A long way away from us out the far side here. And
geez, all those supporters there at that grandstand with the umbrellas. You'd be pretty brave not to have an umbrella on that far side this afternoon.
There's a couple of hardy souls out there with braving the elements.
Better than me, mate.
So ball gets spilled out the back there for the Suns. Good attack on the footy there. Salisbury at the back. Her kick in the direction of Burnham. Goes through her hands. Milne picks up. Player out here all on her own. She's come off the interchange. That's Ava Usher. And under a little bit of pressure there, puts it through for a minor score. So just found some space there. And
she's had an absolute mile of space. I couldn't believe. I thought, where did she kick that to? All of a sudden, like, oh, hang on. But, and it's about just being clean with the footy, isn't it? The players that are standing out today, just cleaner with the footy.
Absolutely. I was saying, the good players down there, great contest.
Yes.
Okay, they've gone in hard there. Good work there by Drew Perkis there, number 10 for the Suns. The line's clear. Good work by Emmett. She holds over the ball.
Good handball. Oh.
Excellent. It just didn't quite sit for the lines. Ross in there strong. Umpire lets it go. Ryan at the back. Knocks it towards the boundary line. Finds some space. Good work by Ryan. Emmett over the footy again for the Suns. Ryan butters up a work. Good smother. Excellent smother there by Moyle. Ryan butters up again. Good contest. All players there. Campbell with the ball. She goes inside forward 50 in the direction there of Sartor. She taps it forward. Follows up a work with a tackle, and the umpire says you had some prior opportunity there. It's holding the ball, so Sartor. A good bit of play, looks to square it up. Can she find Hussein? Doesn't quite fit for her.
Front on contact.
Oh, lucky to get away with that one there, the Suns, I think. Hussein kept her head over the footy, as all good players do. Bit unlucky there.
Jeez, surprised that wasn't a free kick. But again, in these conditions, if you're first to the footy, you generally get looked after by the umpire. Both ruckmen end up cancelling each other out on that occasion. As the ball dribbles through, here's the line's chance. Ducks, weaves, gets tackled, holding the footy, says the umpire. Sometimes you can't play pretty footy in these conditions, can you, John? You just got to sometimes get the boot on ball.
Yeah, get it forward.
Give your forwards the best chance.
Put the defenders under some pressure.
As it comes out to this broadcast side.
It's over Usher.
Over Asher. Jeez, that's Talbot again. Talbot kicks towards the boundary line. Oh, great hip and shoulder by the number 18 in Shelford for the Lions as they look to come out of defence again. But they've got the numbers of Suns. Good pick up, good tackle. Geez, she's having a good couple of minutes in Shelford for the Lions. Oh, slinging tackle, proper dangerous tackle. Free kick paid to the Suns. And not feeling too flash after that tackle. Hopefully she's okay. Not quite sure who that is over there.
She's sore.
She's very sore. But seems to be at least trying to walk it off.
True. So this is, looks like number 19. Is Abby Rankin?
Rankin. That surname's pretty famous with the Suns jumper on.
Absolutely.
Rankin comes in now. Right foot kick. Can't make the distance with the wet weather. Ball dribbles out for a boundary throw, and the Suns will probably be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a little bit of a lower leg issue there.
Just a leg got caught underneath,
yeah.
I think, on that twisting motion. Never too good for knees or ankles, though. As the Lions again push the ball out of defence. They've been under so much pressure in the second quarter. But again, it's those 1% of the tackling, smothers, putting your body in between your opponent and the footy. They've been really impressive, the Lions, even though they're 14 points down in the second quarter.
Yeah, and I think they'd be really happy. The Suns have had 13 inside 50s, and they've kept them to 3 goals. So defence holding up really well from the Lions side.
As the Lions again, they've got that spare back. Oh, almost looked like Talbot again, but I don't think it was.
Hilda Killamai there, the number 4.
Hilda Killamai.
They do look very similar.
I'll let you pronounce that surname because I'm going to get stuck on that all day long. As again, the ball just dribbles around. Who's going to stand up for either of these two sides and just push through some of these contests? Because at the moment, sort of almost waiting for something to happen both these sides. Just feeling each other out in this second quarter. As the rain continues to tumble down. Another smother by the Lions. Trying to be clean with the footy. Ball might be held up across half forward for the Suns. No. Lions got the footy again. Look at the ball dribbling around. Here's the Suns' chance. Kick inside 50, all the numbers. Believe that's Rank. Is that Rankin again? Or is that Ma?
That's Ma, number 6.
It's Ma, number 6 for the Suns. This is to push the lead out to 20 points. The second quarter. Ma comes in, right foot kick. That's straight over the goal umpire's head. That's the Suns' 4th goal. They moved it forward to 26 to 1 goal, 0 behind, 6 points to the Lions. And, geez, the second quarter, you can just start feeling like the Suns are just starting to be a little bit cleaner around the footy, can't you, John?
They definitely are, and they're just the amount of inside 50s they've had. It's as good as the Lions have been. It just makes it a little bit harder the more it goes in. That pressure builds, and just there that situation. A couple of players got out the back on their own, and a bit of a deeper kick, and good mark and a good finish from Ma. Not easy with a wet footy from that distance, so did really well.
Ruckman go up again. Number 21 in Lee got the tap out, but the Lions are getting the tap outs, but the Suns are getting the clearances. The ball dribbles down. Gee, she's had a great second quarter in Shelford. Oh, air swing on the ball there by the Suns. Lions trying to lock this ball up. Ball dribbles out the back. All the pressure in the world now.
Great tackle.
Smashing tackle.
That was a great tackle.
The big number 24 in Moyle. And 50. Not sure why the 50 was.
Just didn't get the ball back on the full.
And in wet conditions, it can become a little bit harder to do that as well. Oh, don't argue. Tried to push through. I'm not sure what happened there. That was the weirdest 30 seconds I've seen for a while.
It's a good tackle by Xenia Allen. Her kick to the middle of the ground. Salisbury can't quite get a handle on it, but follows up a work, does really well. Handball goes out towards Usher. Kick inside 50 towards Milne. Holds over the ball. She's got a player at the back here. Good handball. Goes the way of Harrington. Kick towards the top of the 50. Player at the back there was Usher again.
She's dived on that though. No, ball comes dribbling out.
Good tackle there on Foad.
On the ball, says the umpire. It's one thing with... And another 50. I think the same thing happened. These wet conditions, you might as well walk up to them and
Give it the ball.
Just hand them the footy. Don't try and throw it to them, because the ball will drop like a brick in these conditions. As the rain gets a little bit harder here at Bond University. Hussain again, out to that far side. That's Gear. Inside attacking 50. How about the numbers inside attacking 50 for the Lions?
It's a good tackle.
And another hole on the ball. That's Hussain again. Now, no one in the goal square here. I don't think Hussain can make the difference. Oh, kicks it in the mouth of the mark. Here comes the second effort by Hussain. Gets tackled in a crunching tackle, but umpire comes in, says, give it to me. I'll throw that one up.
Gee, her work rate's super impressive.
Oh.
Just the follow-up work and ability to stay in the contest been very impressive from the Lions.
Second effort, third effort, fourth effort.
Here she is again.
Here she is again. Hussain. Back in board. And the siren goes for half-time. Ball dribbling towards the line and literally stops about an inch from going through for a point. So no score there for the Lions. So half-time score here, Gold Coast Suns 4-2-26.